You are looking live here at Wapsie Valley High School here in Fairbank. I would like to welcome you in to postseason basketball. I'm your host tonight, Zach Bavers, joined tonight by my co-host, Colin Bergman, here tonight for some girls basketball. How are you, Colin?
Yeah, it's a great night here for some hoops here in the Valley. You know, playoff basketball kicking off, and, you know, that's all you really need to say. Everyone should be pumped up and ready to go. Anytime you hear that word playoff, kind of gets the juices flowing, kind of makes you excited again. So I'm ready to go.
Yeah, and we have a really good matchup for you guys tonight. South Winneshiek and Wapsie Valley here in beautiful Fairbank, Iowa. And both these teams coming into tonight are pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, just kind of looking through some of the stats kind of going in. You know, neither team really has a dominant score like we've seen, you know, some teams have where it's, 16-plus points a game, though. You know, for South Win, they're led by Carissa Wentholt. She's averaging 10 a game. And even for the Warriors, you know, our leading scorer, Peyton Curley, also averaging 10. It's kind of a balanced attack from both teams. So I'm kind of see how those kind of match up the flow of the game style, you know.
Yeah, and coming into tonight, Wapsie Valley looking to bounce back after a loss to Hudson to end their regular season. And for South Winneshiek, they're on the road tonight, coming into Fairbank to take on the Warriors at home. The winner of this game moves on to take on Applington Parkersburg at AP. So tonight, Colin, for both these teams, obviously Wapsie trying to bounce back after that loss. What do you want to see from them?
Yeah, you know, it's kind of just finding our game. You know, playoff basketball, a lot of times some teams will kind of come out and try to re-identify themselves. You know, you kind of got to relax a little. You know, that first 2 minutes of the game, I expect the nerves kind of be setting in for both teams. Just relax, play our game, and kind of do the things that have worked for us all year long.
And then for South Winneshiek, they're on the road tonight. They're playing in a road environment, especially in the postseason. We know this Warrior crowd really brings it.
Yeah, you know, playing on the road, some people love it, some people hate it. It's kind of that mentality of it, you know. So, and the beautiful thing of high school sports, you're still going to have your crowd here. Both crowds, you know, are going to be ready to go, knowing, you know, the value of what this game means. So I'm excited. I haven't been able to see South Wind play this year, so I'm excited to see what kind of style they play. If they like to get out and run, if they like to press, if they like kind of defenses they like to play. So I'm kind of curious with that.
So some updates from today. If you didn't know, there was district wrestling happening in Denver today. The Warriors had 8 wrestlers qualify for the state tournament. Those are Caden Belinsky, Brody Kleitch, Dallas Tissue, Kanan Decker, Easton Kroll, Drew Lansing, Brock Kleitch, and Derek Hilsenbeck. So the Warriors qualify 8 for the state tournament down in Des Moines. And, I mean, obviously we also had an archery tournament here today that happened last night as well as today. So some big things happening around this weekend.
Yeah, it's you know, there's a lot more going on than just Super Bowl this weekend. You know, it's a fun weekend you kind of look forward to all year, and it's nice to see those other sports besides basketball kind of shining through those moments too.
Yeah, you obviously had the biggest wrestling duel of the year, Iowa versus Penn State last night. I know I stayed up to watch that. That was not fun.
Yeah. That one is expected.
The only thing is that Drake Ayala upset number 2 ranked wrestler. So, I mean, he's cemented himself as that number 2 guy.
Yeah,
he looks really good.
He looked really good. Caleb Bracci looked really, really good.
Ratchin, yeah.
I thought Patrick Kennedy, even in a loss,
looked phenomenal.
He looked really good. So,
yeah, and,
I mean, it's Penn State. They got 5 guys, number 1, 2 guys, number 2. So it's.
And I think everybody in their lineup except for 1, maybe 2 guys are ranked in the top 10.
Yeah, all of them were top 10.
Yeah, I think
it was ridiculous.
So. I was trying to think about stuff last night of what I was thinking was going to happen. I obviously, as a Hawkeye fan, I had them winning, but obviously that didn't happen. But anyways, we got about 4.5 minutes until tip-off. We're going to kick it away to the Iowa High School Girls Athletic Union really quick, and then we'll be right back for starting lineups and then tip-off at about 7 p.m. coming your way.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands. Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Alrighty, welcome back. We are set for some basketball here. We'll get to your starting lineups really quick here. So, for the South Winneshiek Warriors. By the way, Warrior versus Warrior matchup tonight. Interesting. For South Winneshiek, it will be Carissa Wenthold, Allison Hageman.
Yep.
Aubrey Wiley, Ella Thies.
Yep. Thies.
Yeah, and then Alyssa Holthaus,
Holthaus, I think.
Holthaus?
I think it's either Holthus or Holthaus.
Holthaus.
I'm not sure.
Got names. And then for your Wapsie Valley Warriors, it will be Kenzie Schneider, Peyton Curley, Reagan Barnes, Bailey Murphy, and Liza Reardon. So nothing changing for the Warriors heading into the postseason. Colin, what are your thoughts on that?
We've kind of, what was it, about midway through January, we kind of switched up the starting lineup a little bit. That's kind of when we started that 5-game winning streak that we were on there. So it's been working really, really well for us. And come playoff season, kind of like I said a little in the opening, you don't want to change your identity too much. You don't want to just, kind of throw everything at the wall right away. This lineup's worked for us, and they've been very effective. And, the players that were starting that are now coming off the bench have put in very quality minutes for us as well.
Your starting lineups tonight presented by RTC Communications. RTC is here to provide high-quality, superior service to you, the customer, by offering great customer service and the services you want and need to work and stay connected with family and friends. Reach out to them at 319-279-3375 or email manager@reedlandteleco.com. So 2 minutes away from tip-off. Colin's ready to go?
Yeah, just kind of looking at some of these team stats going in. Some that I kind of want to keep a note of. The Warriors of Southwind, I'll have to be specific tonight.
Nice.
They're coming in shooting 23% from behind the arc, so that's kind of something to keep an eye on for us defensively, see if we, sag off some of them shooters. And even from the field in total, they're 27.5% from the floor, whereas, the Wapsie Valley Warriors, we come in shooting 25% from three, 30% from the field altogether. So, I feel like there's going to be some open shots tonight. Both teams, are aware of those percentages, and I'm curious to see if they back off those shooters and if we're able to knock down those open shots.
Another thing is, obviously we talk about every team that shows up here for some reason just shoots the lights out of this place.
Yeah, it's
interesting to see if that's going to be how this works tonight.
Yeah, I probably just jinxed us there by mentioning their percentage, because we've seen it plenty of times this year where
Sumner, Union.
Yeah, it feels like we have the friendliest
Hudson,
shooting
Dyke,
gym in the state.
It's the most friendly and most forgiving gym in all of the state of Iowa. So 30 seconds away from introductions, national anthem, and tip-off. Here we go. Colin, final thoughts, predictions, anything else you'd like to say before we are underway tonight?
Yeah, I think whoever obviously shoots the ball the best is going to probably win tonight. So defensively, a really, really big impact. And, something I talk about all year long is those defensive rebounds. Don't give either team the opportunity to have multiple sessions in a row like that. So defensive rebounding, one and done on both sides of the court, I'm really keeping my eye out for.
So the buzzer sounds. Our PA announcer, Blake Boer, going to give us our starting lineups. We'll kick it over to him, and then national anthem, and then finally tip-off here on the Warrior Watch, the Wapsie Valley Sports Network.
Coaches and officials, please join
back. It's time for Warrior basketball here on the Warrior Watch, the Wapsie Valley Sports Network. We are ready. 8 minutes on the clock here in the first quarter. Reagan Barnes to step out for the tip-off for Wapsie Valley. For South Winneshiek, it will be Alyssa Holthouse. Here we go. Everybody's ready. The tip-off won by South Win. Right away, swing it over the left side, down to the left side corner. Back up towards the top of the key. Early ball movement. The Warriors, sort of a zone coverage here. Just a rotational zone. Kick out left side, three ball. No good. Rebound Reardon.
I know we talked a little bit about three-point shooting, but Wenthold is their best three-point shooter. She's coming in shooting 30%.
Curley, the and one! A quick start for Wapsie Valley. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good. That was absolutely worth it.
Peyton Curley to go to the line, shooting one. Sorry, you can continue.
No, she's come in shooting 30%, so it's a shot for the South Wind that I'm sure they're fine with her taking, especially when you're wide open like that. But great drive there by Curley, getting us into the flow of the offense.
Warriors running a press. Ball's out of bounds. It's going to go the Warriors' way.
Yeah, we're kind of coming on that extended 1-3-1 zone right now. Extended it to full court there.
Backdoor pass. Peyton Curley loses it. She's going to get it back after a little bit of some pinball movement, we'll say.
Yeah, it was a little awkward.
And 3-second lane violation. Turn the ball over back to Southwind. Warriors coming back in the press. Looks to be a 2-2-1. Just going based off of numbers that I see.
Yep.
And that's going to be a reach-in on Peyton Curley. Kind of saw that from a mile away.
Yeah, we had a great spot there. That double team was there. Just kind of bailed out going for the steal. I feel, if we just kind of lock into that double, keep our arms straight up, and just kind of keep playing that tough defense.
Three ball, in and out. The rim being a little bit unforgiving here. It's a South win right away. Barnes is fouled, should go to the line to shoot two. Maybe it's just not, not nice to Warriors.
Yeah, maybe
that's the thing.
secret.
Maybe we need to change our team name. How about that? Maybe the rim will be nice to us then. Barnes, her first off the back of the rim, no good. 6:44 left in the first quarter. Barnes, the second one, is off the back of the rim again. 0 for 2 from the line to start. Drives towards the left side. Now on the left wing, back up to the top of the key. Swings it over right. Double team up top. Gets out of it. Mid-range shot is good.
That's just really good ball movement against the zone there. Yeah, I like the length that we're showing in this 1-3-1. Just some good ball movement that led to that open shot.
Curley up top to Murphy. Now Curley going to walk it up to the top of the key. Drives inside, almost a travel there. Kenzie Schneider, shot no good. We'll say these student sections, small but mighty.
Yeah.
That's what we'll say.
Shout out to the people that made it out here tonight. Looking over, got a pretty good showing. That's a big foul call. I think that's Peyton's Curley again. That'll be your second.
Looks like Maya Barnes is going to sub in for Peyton right away. Already 2 in the first quarter. Not going well for her. The inbound clears. Each team having 2 fouls here early in this first quarter. Ball stripped away. Almost a turnover there, able to retain possession. Now swinging down to the left corner, 3. No good, off the far side of the rim. Now and down inside on the right side. And a reach in on Barnes. Man, they're calling the reach in quite often here in this first quarter.
Yeah, you kind of see that come district time, too. The refs
3
keeping
ball.
it clean.
No good.
Yeah, Wenhold 0 for 4 here to start from beyond the arc for the Warriors in red.
Barnes inside. No good. And it will go South Winneshiek's way. Anna Curley to sub in for Reardon. Towards the half-court line. Gonna swing it over, now down inside, kick out 3 ball. No good. 0 for 5, I believe, for threes to start this game. Now another. They finally get one to go. Southwind takes a 5-3 lead. 4 minutes, 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Schneider to Murphy at the top of the key. Now back to Barnes. Murphy, her 3. No good.
I like the shot selection, though. You know, she's open, stepped into it with confidence. She's been shooting the ball a lot better towards the end of the year. So I'm okay with that shot. Just made the nerves a little bit.
Now a trap. Schneider finds it in transition. She's going to jump stop. Anna Curley over on the right side. A wild pass. Out of bounds and head Southwind's way. Curley tried to lead that. I don't think Barnes was ready for it.
Yeah, I like the idea. You know, she had her posted up, ready to go. Just that the Southwind defender made that tough pass, or that pass hard to make. So Anna was trying to lead her towards the baseline a little bit. She kind of let her too far.
Swing it right side. It's kind of the same thing that caused Wapsie troubles against Hudson. This extended ball movement. So far, not hurting them too badly. Only down 2 with about 3.5 minutes left. Anticipated it, tipped it, going the other way, coast to coast. 7-3, and a timeout, Wapsie Valley. Man, this thing started off really well for Wapsie Valley, and it has swerved in the opposite direction.
Yeah, good timeout here by Coach Ott. You can kind of see our girls a little out of rhythm right now. So good timeout. We haven't scored since, our first possession of the game. But, the defense on both sides for both teams have really shown up here early. We talked about the shooting of both teams kind of coming in, how it was, the percentages weren't the greatest in the world. So you wanted to, keep it that way, obviously, and showing that strong, fierce defense from both sides has kind of been effective.
So now Schneider to inbound under her own basket. Sorry, under Southwind's basket here. Southwind looking to run a press coverage here. A man-to-man. Hopefully I'm right on that.
Yep. Just make it a little more difficult for us to get it in.
Curley.
We kind of got tip pass
Again.
there. Yeah, Alyssa Holthouse is very active on defense, picking up her second steal in as many possessions. Using those long arms to tip those passes right now.
Down onto the baseline. Now swings it out left side, a 3. No good. As we say, shooters shoot. You just gotta keep shooting. Eventually they're gonna fall. Curley.
Wenhold does lead the team in 3 points attempted.
Barnes drives her layup, no good. Rebound Lampy inside Reagan Barnes. Her mid-range shot gets it to go. Sorry, I don't have a scoreboard up. I forgot to put it back up. There you go. 7-5. 2.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Inside and one. Holy cow. What a bucket.
Yeah, very athletic finish there by LFEs.
I think you could tell Kelly Lampe knew the second she fouled her. She was like, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, it's one of those, with that pass coming in, you got to be there earlier. And she's kind of made that mistake twice, She made the mistake in the defense, kind of bail her out and with that foul. And
a rare substitution. We don't see Reagan Barnes come out of the game a lot.
No, she plays a lot of minutes for us, that's for sure.
So seeing her get subbed out is something, I guess. We just haven't seen that. So now Murphy is going to go to the on deck here. Barnes finds Anna Curley cross court inside. Lampe gets it tipped away. It should stay with Wapsie Valley. No! Wow, okay. That was definitely
yeah, I don't know if maybe it hit her leg.
I'm just gonna say this because I know with 100% certainty it was tipped by a Warrior.
It was definitely out on a Warrior.
Yeah, it's definitely out on a Warrior.
But again, there Alyssa Holthouse showing her presence on defense again, earning another possession for her team. That's the third steal. I know that doesn't count as a steal, but close enough.
Jump pass, holy buckets. Southwind moving the ball around. The three, no good. And foul, Holthouse on the reach.
Wenholt, she's still keeping them firing. She's now 1 for 7 here in the first quarter. That's a lot of 3-pointers.
That's a lot
to take
of
in the
threes.
first quarter.
Shoot though.
Yeah, she's open too.
Gotta respect it. She's open. Just make the shots, you'll be fine. Murphy to Curley. She'll drive towards the corner. Inside, Reardon goes through her hands. It'll head Wapsie Valley's way.
Yeah, she's too late on that pass for me from Anna. Reardon had her posted up right away, and Anna decided to dribble before that pass, so she didn't need to. Lob that up to the backboard, let Liza go get it.
So now on the right wing, cross court to the left wing, a three. No good. From our angle, that was almost perfect. You could see just kind of tailed off to the left.
Yeah. It's interesting, you can kind of see the game plan for Wapsie right now is to kind of let them shoot it from behind the arc. And right now, except for the exception of the one that did go in, it's kind of been working. The Southwind Warriors are flying up, or firing them up there. They can't get it to go, and we're rebounding really well right now out of it too, which is a key point. Let's see if we can get something going on offense here.
Ball stolen away. Man, just a rough start for Wapsie Valley. Inside. Go off of Lampe. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. It's been a rough first quarter for Wapsie Valley as Reardon hit the deck there, fighting for a loose ball there. Now a pass to left corner. No look pass to the left wing. Now over to the right wing. Back up towards the top of the key. Holthouse loses it. Now 12 to go. About a half a second difference between shot and game clock. Shot, no good. Rebound Curley, she's got 4. Barnes, 2 to go. A half-court heave, no good. And that will do it for the first quarter. So at the end of 1, Wapsie Valley down by 4 heading into the second. Colin, what have you seen so far?
Really good defense by both teams. Obviously, when it's only 9-5, so been some really good defense, and you can kind of see the nerves a little bit from both sides there. After you get your blood flowing, you get a little bit of sweat going. I kind of expect us to settle in here. A big timeout at the end of the quarter for Coach Ott and Coach Jamie McElhouse for the Southwind Warriors to kind of settle their girls in and kind of find the rhythm offensively. Right now, for Southwind, we're kind of giving them the three-point shot. They haven't been able to get it to go. So I'm curious to see if changes they make there. And for us, breaking the press, our posts are open. We're just kind of forcing it, forcing bad pass, I guess, would be the best words for that. I would like to see, I would like to see Reagan Barnes, put her girl on the block, post her up. Let's get her some touches.
I got to ask, because I don't think I think we talked about the situation, but I don't think we've brought it up how much of an impact it has. What is the impact of not having Kate Reese done to this team?
Yeah, she's been a key player for this team for 4 years now, and not having her out there has definitely impacted this team. She was the point guard for 4 years now, so. But at this point of the year, we've had plenty of games without her, so. Obviously, it'd be nice to have her. Cheap foul there by Holthouse. She's kind of going for the steal, a little late on it.
Again, something to note, we haven't seen some of the normal rotations. Obviously, we've seen Anna Curley, Callie Lampy, Maya Barnes, but we've yet to see either Izzy LaRue or Taylor Schneider, two of the people who, along with those other rotations, usually rotate in it by this point now. So I'm wondering, gosh, I forget this scoreboard every time.
Yeah, that might be a matchup thing as well. Southwind looks a little smaller than some of the other teams we have played. Another key thing is Peyton Curley went out with those 2 fouls early, and our offense has kind of shown that a little bit. A lot of our offense kind of goes through Peyton Curley. She sets up a lot of things for not just her, but her teammates as well. So I wonder how long Coach Al will keep her over there with those 2 fouls.
Now a long pass, tried to save it, but couldn't. I will say, South Winneshiek playing really aggressive basketball to start, and it has paid dividends, we'll say, because it's definitely paid off a little bit. With all these free possessions that the Warriors are giving up.
Yeah, a lot of turnovers.
7 minutes to go here in the first half. Trying to look for somebody who's going to throw it up to the top of the key. That's another thing, though. They have not, as I was just about to say, they haven't really done the bounce pass. Now they do it. But, most of their passes are, line drive passes. They're not giving anybody a chance to swat it away. They're not going lob passes. They are, fire passes. As Kayla going to take a full timeout here. So we'll step away along with them right now in the second quarter. 11-5 the score in favor of Southwind. We'll be right back here on the Warrior Watch, the Wapsie Valley Sports Network.
The definition of sportsmanship is the quality of showing fairness.
Respect and generosity towards the opposing team and officials.
The things you say and do are a direct reflection of your school and community.
Please stay positive and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game. Enjoy the game.
Like that. It is what it is. Alrighty, we are back. Second quarter here, still at the timeout break. And Wapsie down by 6, have yet to score here in the second quarter. The Southwind on a 4-0 run to start the second. So Colin, the defense, we saw it, this is kind of, they're playing, they must have watched that Wapsie Hudson game because they're almost playing the same way Hudson played. They're moving the ball a lot, and it's getting them open shots.
Yeah, absolutely. At this point, come playoff times, you're going to know your opponents just as well as you kind of know yourself. You're gonna, sometimes you over game plan sometimes, but they found a weakness for us, and they're kind of exploiting it right now. Good timeout by Coach Ott to kind of resettle us, try to kind of find our flow offensively. So with this press by Southwind, once we get it in, they kind of back out of it. So just make sure we get it in under control.
Murphy, right wing, now kick it up towards the top of the key. Barnes to Murphy. She'll drive towards the basket. The layup. Oh my gosh.
She definitely traveled. Why did the ref take so long to call that? That was interesting.
Give him an Oscar.
Yeah, he pumped it up.
Goodness
slowly
gracious.
walked into it. That was interesting.
He's like, what am I going to do? Is it a foul?
Yeah, he's like,
or is it a foul? Does it travel? Hey, you got to make movies out of something. A travel?
Yeah, she did. She took that little tippy-tappy toes, I guess what I'll call it, before she kind of was falling to the floor. But good defense there, We forced them into a bad pass.
If something can go wrong, it is going wrong right now for Wapsie Valley. It's been a flurry of turnovers. Murphy in transition. Barnes. Murphy to Barnes inside Reardon. That's a foul. And it is. South Winneshiek has 2 fouls to start this second quarter. Last game we were talking all about the jump balls. It was all about the jump balls. We have yet to have a jump ball tonight. Getting a little scared.
That means we're going to have a flurry here shortly.
Yep.
Thanks for jinxing
hey,
that
well,
one.
I have yet to get my jump ball counter that I asked for by Blake. So until that happens, I will continue to talk about it. So, anyways, the winner of this game will take on Athletes of Parkersburg in Parkersburg Tuesday night, 7 p.m. A floater from Murphy off the back of the backboard, no good. It could just sit off the backboard. I don't know why I dragged out that sentence. The grammar's not great, all right?
Yeah, we're struggling a little bit. It's okay.
It's all right.
We got the playoff nerves too up here,
Yep,
right?
yeah.
We'll blame it on that.
I think I posted on my story before this. It was like, calm before the storm. Because I was here and nobody else was here. So it was an empty gym. I'm just standing here. I was like, calm before the storm. Because it's going to get crazy.
It is always fun being the first person, though, because you kind of just see it slowly fill up. It's pretty cool.
See, I want those cool, like, college basketball B-roll shots where there's just, like, fans walking in and whatnot. Like, why can't we get all the cool, crazy production B-roll shots? Guess we don't have. I could stand out there with a time-lapse camera and then upload that, but I really don't want to do that. So
that's just more work for us. Short clock here, so they're gonna have to force it.
That's a shot clock violation. It'll head the Warriors' way.
Good defense there.
Yeah. Whenever you hear a shot clock violation, it's like good defense.
Absolutely. Even forcing a bad shot as it expired. Look like the Southwind Warriors. I'm struggling with that. Just the fact it's a 2 Warrior thing.
You just say Southwind.
I know. It feels weird saying the first name of other teams. Usually you just say the nickname.
Maybe we just say like the Warriors, like at all times. Confuse everybody.
So they'll figure out, right?
Yeah, they'll figure out eventually who we're talking about. I think that was the big thing when I was at state duels, was I kept saying nicknames and nobody knew anything.
Good take there by Reagan. Great pass to the post there by Schneider, too. And Reagan able to go up strong through that contact, giving her 4th points of the night.
The Warriors score their first basket of the second quarter.
Yeah, brings our score to our favorite gas station.
7-11. I don't know. Quick Start
if we had one close here anyway.
Yeah, I'd say. It's like even if we do have a 7-11 now, Quick Start is definitely better. But it is what it is.
Ooh, man, she has shot a lot of them. Only got 1 to go.
Shoot or shoot, man. They must have.
Love it.
They love that. We need to put that on a shirt. Nice!
Great
basket
take
there from Murphy. You hear the student section just go, and 1. They wanted it, didn't get it, though. And a timeout. Southwind.
The big difference there between Murphy, those last 2 possessions, she drove earlier and just kind of forced it up, kind of fade away from the contact a little bit. With that one, she drove through that contact and went up strong towards the backboard. And that was kind of the main difference between the 2.
This crowd looks like they got all their energy out at wrestling, had nothing to give tonight because, man, this Southwind crowd is fired up. This Swaps crowd, not so much.
It is tough when it's a defensive battle. It's a little harder to kind of get into things, but no, we got a good showing out here tonight. And
I'm not saying there's nobody here. There's people here. There's
one thing that I do love to see. A lot of boys basketball players in that student section tonight.
Yep.
The girls support us all year long. We support them all year long, and it's nice to see them out here tonight for some district playoff basketball.
See Ebner, Molds, Bergman, Gabe Mathias. He's going to be an all-state basketball player. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah, I got a whole squad over there. Travel.
Yeah, travel.
That was some good defense by Murphy. She kind of faked her into that travel. She was going. Wenhold was going to pass it, and Murphy backed off, and it kind of confused her. which led to that extra pivot.
I will say the one person that I'm not happy that isn't here is Tucker Glatterberg. I don't know where this guy is, but he needs to get here. He just came off his first ever dodgeball championship, and he must be out partying, I guess. He's celebrating that championship.
It's a big foul. Went hold. That'll be her second.
Dude, I keep forgetting this score. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose it. I cannot.
Maybe we just don't put it up.
Maybe I just stop doing that. And Blake will be like, "Where'd the break board go?" And I'm like, "I forget to take it down, so I'm not putting it up."
Yep, you're fired from that job.
Yeah. Trust me, you make a lot of mistakes. I would know. Bad impound pass goes the other way. Reagan Barnes going to head to the on deck to get ready to sub in for Wapsie Valley. Down towards the right wing. Now down towards baseline. Oh, long pass way over the head of Hageman? Hageman. I'm never going to get that right, Hageman. Way over the head of Hageman, and it'll go out of bounds. So now Reagan Barnes to inbound. Barnes to Barnes. Barnes and Noble. No. Nice screen there from Reagan. Schneider. Risky pass. And Reagan Barnes inside, reared in into triple coverage. No good. You had 3 Southwind Warriors down there, and you had to know it was going to go the other way.
Yeah, I still like the idea, though. She had her sealed, but just the pass too high. Coming in too hot to handle a little bit. Good trap there.
And they'll stay with Southwind. See, I don't know why you don't put 2 players on her for this inbound pass, because how is she going to get it out?
Yeah, that no man's corner over there.
That is no man's corner. See, look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. Maya Barnes tried to set a screen. Just got to jump stopped on the screen and pass tipped away. Man, the turnover counter has got to be sky high already.
A lot of unforced errors right now. I would kind of like to see us, once we break the press, once we get rolling, to kind of set up in our half-court offense. Great hustle play.
Jump ball it is. It will stay with Southwind. So the possession area will flip Wapsie Valley's way. 2 minutes. That's our first drum ball of the game, by the way.
First drum ball, yeah.
First drum ball of the game.
Yeah. Good hustle play there by both teams. As a coach, when you see the ball on the floor, you love to see three girls on the floor as well going after it.
So up towards kind of the free throw line. That should have been a travel.
Don't reach there.
And a reach on Barnes.
You know, we were playing such good defense there. It's kind of a high risk, kind of low reward there for Reagan. You know, we're playing good defense. Shot clock was running out. If you get the steal, yeah, maybe you get a layup out of it, but we were playing good defense. Don't reach. Don't put yourself in that position.
Free throw line, kick out left wing. Now down into the left corner, mid-range area there. Now back towards the right corner of the free throw line. A lot of ball movement. Now a mid-range shot. 2 ball, no good. Rebound Barnes. Minute and a half to go here in the first half. Through the legs pass to Curley. She's just going to run.
Wow.
Misses the layup, though. She literally just ran by everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody just kind of stood there and just went, oh, okay.
Yeah.
There goes Peyton Curley.
And once, Peyton Curley checked back in, our offense all of a sudden looked a lot better there, with her dribble drive there. She just kind of bobbled it on the way up, which forced it to go long.
Thought about the 3 to Schneider. You got drive in, kick out, Reagan Barnes, her 3, no good. Rebound Reardon out of bounds. It will head Southwind's way with 1:09 left in the first half. Schneider and Lampy out. The other Schneider and Bailey Murphy in. See, they spell it different, though.
Yep, Snyder and Schneider.
Snyder and Schneider.
Yep.
There you go.
A big last minute here as well. Reagan Barnes and
Tip
Peyton
pass.
Curley.
Murphy falls for it. That is not a foul.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I don't know how you can even see that.
That's a tough loose ball foul. I don't know. You know, that's just two girls going for the ball at the same time. I don't really know how you pick either one of them for a foul, but
no bueno.
That's tough.
That's what I say.
But yeah, Reagan Barnes and Peyton Curley here have 2 fouls, so a big
nice.
minute.
And blocked! Oh my goodness!
Great recovery play there by Whole House. To kind of come back.
Whole House was like on the floor, and Barnes looked like she had a wide open layup, and then nope. What does that remind you of, Colin?
The LBJ.
Yep.
Game 7 against the Warriors, 2016, but
rough times.
That was a great time. I love that.
Yeah. I don't really watch basketball, so NBA, I should say.
That was the only series that entire season I watched.
Yeah.
I'm a Cavs
Same.
fan, but not really.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say like, yeah, I'm a Warriors fan, not really. I'm a Bulls fan, not really. I'm just a Bulls fan when people ask me what NBA team I root for.
Good luck.
Inside, Reardon gets the ball stolen away. 45 seconds to go. In transition is Southwind. Down inside the right corner. Now driving towards the basket. Cross course a 3. No good. Inside. No. Man. I don't like that.
That was a foul.
Okay. I'm just a homer, I guess. First one's good. Man, dude, this Southwind crowd is like, you could hear a pin drop, and then all of a sudden, woo, whole crowd goes crazy.
Wiley coming in 32% from the line, so should miss this one.
Miller,
She
it
did.
works.
There we go.
Good job, Garrett.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Almost had the ball stolen away. 20 seconds to go. Schneider's pass goes wild. Lampy underneath. The 2's good. 12 to 11. 13 seconds to go. Feels like the fourth quarter, but it's only the second. Don't worry. Inside, Reardon playing some good defense.
It's got to be at 10. That's
gotta
10.
be that's way past 10. No good. They're saying no good.
No, it was in.
No.
Yeah, it was in the
I saw the ref wave his hands. I saw the ref just go, no, and I was like, oh, okay, fine.
I need to go back, see when they inbounded that, because that felt like 10 seconds.
Dude, that felt like 20 seconds, dude.
So they inbounded it with 14 on the clock. They
got it over
at
2. 12. Hey, let's look at that, please.
So, that's kind of the difference there. When the shot clock's on, shot clock's off. Is when the shot clock's on, you just look at the scoreboard, and when it's at 25, boom, 10 seconds. But when the shot clock's off, now the ref, has to count again.
Yeah.
So, again, you're back to how fast does the ref count? Is it a fast count or a slow count? And that one kind of got the benefit of the doubt a little bit. But, even then, we were playing good defense down here. You can't give up the layup off that. When they get it past half court with 2 seconds and you give up a layup, kind of a tough way to end the half.
So, speaking of halftime, it is 14-11 heading into the halftime break. We will take a short break and be right back here on the Warrior Watch, the Wapsie Valley Sports Network, for your halftime reports.
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time.
But the actions of players, coaches, and fans are remembered.
Sportsmanship is an attitude that can have a positive influence on everyone around you.
In the stands and on the court.
How do you want to be remembered?
Support your team positively and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Alrighty, welcome in to the halftime break. We are 14-11, the score here. I'd like to welcome you up into the broadcast booth. I'm Zach Babers, joined by Colin Bergman.
Yep,
Colin,
still here.
Yeah, we're still here. Don't worry, we didn't leave. What'd you like from the first half?
Well, you look at the scoreboard, and when it's 14-11, that's not a typo. That is the halftime score. Obviously, some really great defense from both teams, and Offensively, some struggles. You know, we've given them some open shots. They've kind of given us some open shots. But defensively, both teams playing really, really well right now.
So, I don't know, I wish we could see this, but down over there into the, over by the locker room, you see Jeans, Ott, and then the other two assistant coaches, Tim Kelly and Courtney Schmitz. So, what do you think's going down on there in that conversation?
Yeah, you know, we got to find a flow on offense. That's probably what we're talking about. The press break, limiting turnovers out of that press break. Because, you know, once we get the ball in bounds, they've kind of backed out into more of a half-court defense. So limiting turnovers there once we break the press, kind of settling down, running our sets, getting some easy shots. Kind of like Callie Lampy there got towards the end of that half, the easy layup. And rebounding, you know, we talked about it a lot all year long, talked about it a lot before the game. A lot of their 14 points have come off of offensive rebounds. So, you know, limiting them to one shot each time to really help us kind of get offensive flow going.
So we'll show you the bracket real quick here as well. So this bracket is kind of what, what's going to happen here in the next few weeks. So the winner of tonight between Wapsie Valley and Southwind will take on Applington Parkersburg at AP, or I guess in Parkersburg, on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. The other three games, one of them's yet to be decided. We'll hear from that. This other game, Columbus Catholic and Postville at the top of your screen, that game will be decided tonight. The winner of that will be taking on Dike New Hartford on Tuesday up in Dike. The other game on the top side of that bracket, Sumner Fredericksburg and MFL Marmac. That will be at MFL Marmac High School. That will be Tuesday night at 7 p.m. And then the final game, Jessup versus Hudson in Jessup on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. So, Colin, what do you think's going to turn out to fruition from this bracket?
The top team. We know Dike New Hartford is insanely good. I'm kind of zeroing in on that Hudson-Jessup game. That could be, you know, it's a rare time where I've been able to see both those teams play this year. I feel like that could be a really, really good game between those two. And I'm excited. Hopefully the Wapsie Valley Warriors can pull it out here tonight and go get our revenge against AP. You said Tuesday night?
Tuesday night,
yep.
So with about 5.5 minutes left here in the halftime break, Colin, the defense, the turnovers. I mean, it's been the same thing all year for this team, and we saw it in the Hudson game. We didn't really do a whole great job of fixing that. We kind of lost the lead into the third quarter, and that's when it really got away. What do we have to do to prevent that from happening in this third quarter? Yeah,
keep running our press break. That's been working. And, once we get into the flow of our offense more, we're kind of going 100 miles an hour once we break it and kind of making some of those silly passes. So I would just like to see us settle down once we break it, run our sets, get some open shots, It'll be good to see Peyton Curley, she'll have extended run this half. So, she got in those early foul trouble to start the game. So it'll be nice to get her back on the floor some more with those two fouls and, get Reagan Barnes involved more, get Liza Reardon down low involved more, get some more post touches that, we love to see up here.
So we saw from South Winneshiek in that first half a lot of three-point shots. I think they shot, 12, 13 times?
There was a lot.
From the three-point line and beyond. So what do they need to do to make those shots fall? They've only made one so far. Just keep shooting.
Shoot. Yeah, shoot.
I'm trying to ask questions here, Colin. You're not really helping me out.
You got to shoot them with confidence, first of all. And, we looked at the stats. They shoot 25% or 23% coming in tonight from the three. So it's kind of been a known issue. So if you're Southwind, instead of taking that, open shot, look for the great shot. Pass up the good shot for a great shot. Because once they kind of been lobbing over the top during our zone defense, when the zone starts moving, keep the ball moving. Try to get some of those easier shots. Waste a little bit more shot clock that way. And the biggest thing about zone defense that beats it is the high post and moving the ball. Just keep that zone moving.
Alrighty, so that will do us for the halftime report. Before we take a short break, your halftime report tonight presented by Oran Mutual Telephone Company. Serving the area since 1911, Oran Mutual Telephone Company is a modern, independently owned telephone company providing internet and telephone services to Oran, Iowa, and the surrounding rural areas. Give them a call at 319-638-6006 or email them at omtc@oranteleco.com. We'll kick it away. We'll be right back here for the rest of your halftime break right after this.
Sometimes I worry. Sometimes I'm scared.
Sometimes I'm overwhelmed.
Sometimes I cry.
And that's okay, because sometimes is not all the time.
It will be okay. You got this.
You got this.
You got this.
Alrighty, welcome back. Just to let you know, Colin was talking to me over the break. South Winneshiek is 1 for 14 from the three-point line.
Yeah, 10 of them were taken by Wenthold as well. So she's 1 for 10, rest of the team 0 for 4. So kind of like we talked about, they're getting open shots. It's a matter of knocking them down.
And then one last thing here, I think. Your second half tonight is going to be ad-free. I went through all the Iowa High School Girls Athletic Union ads during the pregame and then the halftime break. So second half's going to be ad-free. So that's good for them, I guess.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah, we did it. We got through it. We got through them all. So they can't come after us now. But anyways, talk about wrestling here for a second while we have some time before we get back to action here. The state individual tournament is this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We had 8 Warriors qualify for that tournament. Hopefully Blake and I will be down there. We're pending if Blake wants to go or not. I really don't get to make the decisions, so kind of just let him and our athletic director, Mr. Bergman, decide what's going to happen from that point. But any support, we'll take any support from you guys. Your support has been awesome all throughout the year for these live streams, for us going to regional duels, state duels, doing postseason sports for volleyball, baseball, softball, basketball, and football. And we appreciate every penny and every voice of support that you guys have given us over this winter season. So, we appreciate it, and hopefully you guys can come through again to get us to go to the state individual tournament down in Des Moines. By the way, I went to the state dual tournament in Coralville. That was a day.
I imagine.
I woke up at like 3 a.m. That was not fun. I think maybe it was 4 a.m. Yeah, we had basketball the night before. Hudson.
Oh, yeah.
Hudson was here, and then I got done at like 11:30, went home, and then woke up at 4 a.m. the next morning to go down to Coralville. But, hey, it was a great day, so I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, also quick shout-out to our boys team. They'll be kicking off their playoffs on Monday night. They'll
Dunkerton.
be in Dunkerton, taking them on. And I know it's an 8-versus-1 matchup, but
crazier things have happened.
I think it's going to be a really, really good game. Common opponents. Both of us got kind of destroyed by Hudson, but Hudson does that to everybody. Riceville played Dunkerton really, really close
that's
twice.
Just a Hudson thing.
Yeah, Riceville's played Dunkerton really close twice. We were able to knock off Riceville earlier this week. So make sure we get some people out there Monday night, support the boys team as well.
So your third quarter presented by Little Wapsie Communications. Their state-of-the-art fiber network is complete in Fairbank, ready to serve your home or business with the fastest internet in town. For plans, pricing, and more information, call 319-279-3375. And we are off and running here in the second half of this first-round game between the Warriors and the Warriors. Southwind and Wapsie Valley. I'd also like to give a shout-out to Goodall Kaiser. He's here tonight. He was at he's done a lot of events in the last few days.
He does a lot of events all year.
Hey, he's always busy. He's always got something to do. And then our podcast was in the Oran Daily Register and the Reedland Chronicle. So that's good. Getting some publicity out there.
Shout out to that.
Yeah. 3 ball right away. The second one falls for them tonight. And now on the other end, Kenzie Schneider puts one home for Wapsie Valley. The lead is 4 for Southwind.
I like that adjustment there by Wapsie. Get the ball to the hoop and let's run.
Big up-court pass. Now on the left side. Up towards the top of the key. Now to the right wing. Guarded by Murphy. Down into the right corner. Double team. Now up towards the top of the key. A wild pass, almost goes out of bounds. 3 on the clock, gotta shoot it, blocked. Shot clock violation on South Winneshiek. We'll head the Warriors' way.
I know I said, waste some of the shot clock a little more, but not quite like that if you're a South Wind fan.
Not quite that much. Peyton Curley to bring it up for Wapsie Valley. She's going to drive, gets the ball poked away. It should stay with Wapsie Valley. No!
Yeah, she was able to tip it off of Curley's leg there. So it was the right call. Just a tough break.
17-13. Now a big cross-court pass. And a foul on Schneider.
Yep, just her first foul.
By the way, if you were wondering, we will not be in Dunkerton on Monday for that game. I believe Dunkerton is broadcast their games through the National High School Sports Network.
Yeah. Yep.
And no third party, so basically any schools can broadcast any of those events. So
that's a big foul by Reagan. That's her third. And again, it's kind of unnecessary. I like the aggressiveness that she's playing with. Just, you're playing good defense. Just don't reach over the top there. Got to play smart now with 3.
Down into the right corner. Barnes pokes it away. Warriors maintain possession. The shot no good. It will stay with South Wind.
Yeah, great defense there by Kenzie, keeping straight up, not reaching over the top that we see so often. Moving screen down low there by Holthouse. That's one of those where the moving screen's called on Holthouse, but she can kind of blame her own teammate there for leaving early,
That should have been a foul. And now there will be one.
Tempo starting to pick up a little bit here.
Something to know, two of the best players for their respective teams, Reagan Barnes has 3 fouls, and Alexis Holthouse has 3 fouls as well. Alyssa, sorry, not Alexis.
Great
Barnes
offensive rebound there by Reagan.
puts it home. The lead now for Southwind is only 2. Southwind's had the lead pretty much since the very beginning of the first quarter. Barnes, jump ball.
Strong rebound there by Barnes.
It will stay with Southwind. Sorry, I forgot to flip the possession arrow after halftime. So it said Wapsie the whole time. I just flipped it to Southwind.
Didn't even know we had that feature.
Possession arrow?
Yeah.
We're a low budget show, but we still have a budget. Don't worry. It ain't
we can
zero.
still do cool things.
Yeah, we do so many cool things. Curley to the left wing. Tip pass. Now Curley's going to drive a nice cut pass and one! Kenzie Schneider!
Great job. Great backdoor cut by Kenzie. And once she gets it, she goes up strong through the contact towards the backboard.
That's amazing.
Count it. She'll cash in here from the free throw line. 50% on the year. Heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
There you go. It was tails. Good job.
I don't know what that means, but whatever.
She's 50% from the free throw line.
Oh, heads or tails, yeah. Okay. The Warriors have their first lead of the night since, I guess their second lead of the night, first since the first quarter. Wide open layup, no good. Now Murphy. Bring it up the floor for Wapsie Valley. Passes it to Peyton Curley. Another backdoor pass, no good. Tried it again, couldn't get it twice. Ball poked away. Curley dives for it.
Shot out of bounds. Should be
And
ours.
a foul?
Yep.
No, out of bounds.
That one, her
The
foot was out of bounds.
Her foot
when she
was out of
touched it.
bounds.
Yep. Great hustle play there by the Warriors. in white. They still can't. The big difference now for Wapsie in this half, we're playing faster, but it's a more controlled fast. Whereas in the first half, it was kind of fast and chaotic. Now we're under control, but still playing in that transition offense.
Nice bucket, Peyton Curley. Gets it to go. The Warriors up by 3. 4 minutes to go. A 3-ball. Ties it up.
Yeah.
Southwind not going away. And a double dribble.
That's tough. I don't know. I was already looking up court.
I was not. I'll look at it. We'll look at this through replay real quick. Oh, camera didn't even catch it. Way to go, camera. Rebound, Southwind. Nice inside pass, but Schneider tips it away. Now Curley in transition. Stops. Screen from Barnes. Now trying to look for Barnes inside. That's a foul. She'll go to the line, shoot 2.
Yeah, another great backdoor cut there by Reagan Barnes. Again, for Curley to be able to find her, that's a tough pass. Kind of throwing into triple coverage there. But she threw it up, threw it high, letting Reagan go get it. And Reagan, once she caught it, kept it high, and that's where that foul came in.
South Winneshiek 1 foul away until Wapsie Valley is in the bonus. Like we said, no 1-and-1 anymore. So every foul from here on out in this third quarter, we'll shoot 2. So 3.5 minutes here in the third quarter. Our score 20-20. Man, this is low scoring.
Defensive battle.
Yep. The second is good. Clean as a whistle. This is a nice swish. Down inside, left corner. Pass tipped away. Snyder finds Murphy, goes through her legs. And now Curley's going to pick it up. Transition, timeout, Wapsie Valley. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
Yeah,
one thing I have learned from Kayla Ott is she always signals what timeout she wants, and that's great because then I know what timeout is being called.
Yeah, great timeout there. The shot clock was at 26 seconds, and there was no way we were going to get it across in 1 second. So great timeout by Coach Ott to save this possession.
So 30 minutes, not 30 minutes.
Oh, we're going to be here a while.
Yeah, we're going to be here a while. 3 minutes left in 3 minutes, 7 seconds left here in this third quarter. You do the math. 11 minutes, 7 seconds left in this game. It's called quick math.
Sure.
Aren't you a math teacher?
I'm an everything teacher. I teach everything.
Oh, you teach everything?
Except science.
There you go. Oh, what is happening? Whoa!
Bounce off
You
like
can see the
three
coach.
shoulders.
You see the coach. He's like, calm down. Everybody calm down. A lot of stuff happening in a short amount of time. What is going on? Just a lot of ball movement and a shot no good. Rebound, wide open rebound, by the way. The layup's good. And I forgot to, I'm not putting it back up for the rest of the night. Don't worry. It's not going up, Colin. It's not. It just isn't. Southwind in transition. Down into the right corner. Wide open. Didn't take the shot. Now drive towards the basket. A mid-range shot. No good. Rebound, Schneider. She gets the ball, pokes away, but gets it to Curley. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Schneider. Thought about the shot. Curley towards the top of the key. 20 seconds to go on the shot clock. Inside double team. Ball stripped away. Now poked away. But Southwind maintains possession. Maya Barnes, Liza Reardon on deck for Wapsie Valley. Ball pass over the head. That should have been a backcourt violation. I don't know what's happening. Inside Barnes intercepts it. Not a football reference, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
Murphy.
Super Bowl is tomorrow.
That's true. Who you got winning?
Jags.
Wait, what?
Oh, good pass.
Nice pass. You just say
Good old
Jags?
pick and roll action there by
What'd you-
Curley to Barnes. Barnes rolling the hoop aggressively.
Did you say Jags?
Yeah, Jags by 30.
I'm so confused.
That's who I'm cheering for.
It's
Oh, she's out of bounds. She just backed up right out of bounds. Dang, that's tough.
Man, needed the backup camera on that one.
She just backed herself right out of bounds.
Needed the backup camera. Still haven't got that yet in basketball. It's like what you got in the cars, you know.
Yeah, I got
If
you.
you don't run into anything, you got the backup camera. Now Barnes. Schneider, her shot no good. Rebound Maya Barnes, her shot fouled. She'll go to the line, shoot 2. She's gonna shoot 2 anyway on the foul because now Southwind has 5. So the Warriors in the bonus. Put the bonus plus up there because they're shooting 2.
There you go. It's the only one you need.
First one, no good.
Yeah, Maya Barnes, 33% from the free throw line this year. She's only shot 15, so small sample size, but
Her second shot. No good. In and out. That's a.
ours. Yep.
There you go. That was going to be a push.
Yeah, that's one of those that I like the ref's decision because it has to be either our ball or it has to be a foul on them. It can't be their ball in that situation.
It can't be neither or both. Shot no good. Rebound Lampy. Anna Curley inside. Reardon again. That's a foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Great look by Anna Curley, throwing that lob over the top. If I'm Liza, again, I'd like to see her when she gets that pass, kind of keep the ball high and go up right away. She caught that, brought it back down, then went up, and that's kind of the difference between the defender being able to get over in time to foul her.
Her first, no good. It's been a bad free throw night if you're a Wapsie Valley fan. Now shooting just 49.4 seconds left in the third quarter. That's a lane violation. Makes it anyways. I feel like if it's a lane violation on that, you should just get to shoot another one.
Yeah, why not, right?
Yeah.
We kind of rewrite the basketball rule book up here.
We have rewritten a lot of basketball rules. Nice pass, but the layup no good. Rebound Reardon. Shot clock is off.
Yeah, that was a really great cut there by Hagman to get to the middle of the paint there.
So the Warriors can hold out if they so desire. Should say Wapsie Valley. I think Kayla's trying to say hold it, but I don't know. Or Horns.
Horns trying to yell out a play call and also being aware of the clock.
19.3.
We have made our fair share of mistakes in these short times this year. So just kind of settling in here. Layup or last shot.
Inside, 10 to go. Schneider, her shot, no good.
Don't foul. Keep her there.
7 to go. 3 to go. It's got to be a heave. They're not going to get it. So at the end of the third quarter, our score 24-22 in favor of Wapsie Valley. This one summed up to be one for the ages.
Yeah, we matched our first half total and then some there in that quarter. Finding our offensive flow. And a lot of offensive rebounds I feel like we've gotten in there. And we've gotten a lot more post touches. And I would just like to say that I love post touches, and they get your offense rolling, and it's working for us right now.
So, Colin, the Warriors were able to make some needed adjustments in that third quarter to limit the struggles they had against Hudson. What do they need to do in this fourth quarter to maintain this 2-point lead?
Our press is working really, really well right now, and that big adjustment is we've been playing defense without fouling at this point. We have our traps, And in that first half, we kind of reached in, kind of bailed them out of them. Right now, we're playing good vertical defense in those situations. So keep crashing the boards offensively. You know, our shots haven't really – we just haven't had it today. And, you know, luckily Southwind hasn't either. It's been one of those games. So keep crashing the boards, keep getting those easy points off of those.
Look at this. Someone will remember to take off the breakboard.
Look at us.
We're getting better at this. Don't worry. All hope isn't lost yet. We'll stay with the Wapsie Valley. Schneider on the inbound. Moving screen?
Yeah, got Reagan Barnes there. That's her fourth. Ooh. That's a big one. That's Maya Barnes to check in for Reagan with those 4. Big crucial point here.
Parents a lot of people are yelling at me, take the breakboard off the screen. Yeah, I know. Okay, I get it. I'm not good at my job, all right? I know that. Go the Warriors' way. Also, my grandpa told me me waking up early one morning wouldn't kill me. So
yeah, he's right. Shout outs to him.
Don't give him more fuel to put on the fire, all right, Colin? We had an open Liza Reed and run the court there open. Carrie?
Yeah, she wanted to pass to her, but by the time she decided to, it was just a little too late, and then she changed her mind.
See, I'm not very fond of the carry. I don't like it. I feel like it's a ticky-tacky call.
Well,
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense, but
it's one of those where you got to call the obvious one.
Yeah.
You know.
Because you remember the one on Briggs that we were all like, ooh.
Yeah, that was wild.
It's like, doesn't everybody dribble like that?
Yeah.
Heck, I dribble like that. I don't even
wild.
play basketball.
In fact, they only called it once that game.
They never called it. And Briggs did it like, that's how Briggs dribbles.
Yeah, he didn't stop doing it.
Yeah, he didn't stop doing it. And then the ref just never called it. And running this 1-3-1. I'm getting better at knowing these press defenses and whatnot. I had the Warriors' way. If there's one thing I've learned over this basketball season, it's no defense is a little better.
Yeah. And you've definitely seen a lot of press this year.
Yeah.
A lot of pressing.
Well, I think that's the big thing. I know the 2-2-1, 2-1-2, 1-3-1, or the very rare 3-1-1. I've seen that.
Yeah, you don't see that too often.
You can make all sorts of numbers out of press defenses. That's what press defense is.
Oh, great.
Nice off the back of the rim there.
We need a name for that one. It was like a bank, but gentle.
It wasn't really a bank.
It was aggressive, turned gentle.
You know, the drive-through window for the bank's still open though. 8:02, bank's still open. You know.
Always.
It's always open.
If there's a basketball game on.
24/7, 365. Or 25/8, 366.
365.25 if you want to be exact.
Whatever. Technically, there is 366 days this year.
There is, yeah. Ooh.
Big ol' leap year. Is that a travel?
Yeah, she did leave her feet.
Got a timeout, full timeout. Look at this. Full timeout, Southwind. So Colin's got his head down. I don't know why.
I'm reading. Come on
winning.
now.
Oh, I thought you were
I have
sad. And I'm like, dude, we're winning, bro.
I have bad eyes. I'm sorry.
You have glasses on.
I know. That's how bad they are. Imagine if I took them off. I would be all the way down. I was looking at free throws, good old basketball, getting ready for the end of the game type things where it turns into a free throw.
Your postseason action presented by Vandell Insurance. Vandell Insurance, LLC in Fairbank, Iowa is the area's premier independent insurance agency serving Oran, Independence, Jessup, Sumner, West Union, Fayette, and surrounding areas. Since 1988, we offer personal and commercial, farm, health, crop, home, and rental insurance through numerous companies to give you the best coverage and premium. For all of your insurance needs, contact Vandell Insurance, LLC in Fairbank. Contact Andrew Bazinski at 9718 or Donald Schmidt at 319-404-8297. They are your premier postseason sponsor here on the Warrior Watch, Lost Valley Sports Network. Look at this. Remember to take it off.
There we go.
Scoreboard back up. It's baby steps here.
You do have,
baby
you definitely
steps.
have the harder job of the two of us. I will say that.
Yeah, sure. You have to know everything, though. I don't.
Yeah, great jump ball there. She tried to step through it and kind of just handed the ball to Kenzie Snyder. Made an easy jump ball.
So the possession arrow will flip. 6:19 left. What? What's wrong?
We have a possession arrow, too, that we can flip. Yeah, look at us.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I was
We talked about it earlier. Yeah, I made sure I changed it. Surprised our bookkeeper down there, Liz Berman, doesn't forget at least once to flip it. I would forget numerous times.
I bet she wouldn't forget about the scoreboard overlay, though.
You know, man, maybe I'd just give you the computer one night and let you do it. See how you go.
All right, next game, I got it.
All right, sounds good.
This is the last game, isn't it?
I know, yeah. There's always next year. Side jump ball. Man. So Wapsie Valley gets the jump ball. Now here's where the jump ball flurry starts. Don't worry. We waited long enough. We waited till the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and with it being kind of coming towards the end of the game, both teams are going to be a lot more aggressive, crashing the boards as well. One thing to watch is when do we kind of check Reagan Barnes back in, too.
There's a foul.
Great take.
I think if we can sustain this lead for long enough, I wouldn't sub Reagan back in until it's dire, until we need an offensive spark. We need some points.
Oh, yeah, she'll definitely make her way back in
but
eventually.
I think what Kayla Ott should say is just, hey, you go in there, you play your game. Do not foul at all costs.
Yep.
If anything, have somebody else foul for you. So that's the one thing. You just don't want her to foul out of this game with like 4 minutes left, and then when you really need an offensive spark, she's not there to give it.
Yep. It's one of those juggling acts as a coach that you have to do kind of in this moment.
Murphy makes the pair. The Warrior lead up to 6. And now this is the 1-3-1. We'll get it across half court, down into the left corner. Down into left corner, 3 ball. Corner three's good. Cuts the lead in half to 3. Now in transition, Snyder. Her layup no good. Rebound, Schneider. She's fouled and one! Taylor Schneider goes to the line to put the Warriors back up by 6.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest defensive rebounds to get right there. In transition, the shot goes up. Schneider able to find her way to the middle of the paint and got the rebound, kept the ball high, finished it strong.
Her free throw no good. Barnes fights for it but can't get it. So the lead will stay at 5. Down in the corner, Raff almost gets clobbered. Tip pass. Wow, that was close. Good save. Now up towards, that might have been a travel.
That was close.
Now off the foot. Jump ball possession, Southwind. So I don't know how that's not a kick ball if it goes off your foot. I thought that was like just the generic, if it goes off your foot, it's a kick ball.
It has to be like a kicking motion.
Oh,
so
okay.
like if you like throw it off.
Well, that makes sense,
foot,
but yeah. I've seen so many where it just goes up their foot and they're like, that's a kick ball violation. I'm like, they didn't kick it though. A foul! Is it on Barnes?
Yep, that'll be on my. She jumped into the shooter a little bit, which is tough. We played great defense for 34 seconds there on that shot clock. Got it down to where they had to kind of throw it up.
But the 1 second you don't play good defense, it's going to come back to bite you. Didn't work that time. Miller's trying, Miller comes up with all these different ways. Some of them work, some of them don't. You got to get rid of the bad ones, keep the good ones.
Yeah, Thies is a 33%er.
Hey, there we go, Miller.
We got to get the rebound.
And a foul on Reardon. Tried to go for the jump ball.
Yeah,
He got caught for a foul instead.
One of those where she made one mistake with the rebounding and then kind of led it into that foul there.
So now with 4.5 minutes, the Warriors only have one foul to give before they put Southwind in the bonus here. The shot good. Cuts the lead to 2. Snyder. Murphy to bring it up. Snyder. Barnes to Schneider. And a foul on Southwind.
Wiley, I think that'll be her 4th as well.
Yeah. Again, Southwind also only has 1 foul to give before they put Wapsie Valley into the bonus.
It's kind of about the time and situation where you kind of start thinking about getting Reagan back out here.
If anything, I'm looking at, sorry, I got to look at my sheet here. Holthouse has yet to have her 4th foul here. She has not committed a foul here in the second half. So interesting to see that. She's been, she knows what situation she's in for sure. Curley to Murphy. Guarded by Holthouse. Cross court to Schneider. Mid-range shot, no good. Barnes fights for it, goes back up. And, I thought it was going to be a foul, but no, just a layup.
Great, strong rebound there, just taking it away from the smaller defender there by Maya and finishing strong.
3 minutes, 15 to go. Inside ball ripped away. Barnes fights for it. No timeout called.
Oh.
That jump ball, it'll head Wapsie Valley's way. I'm surprised Kayla didn't call a timeout there.
What about the Southwind girl? Kind of threw the ball there. And
yeah, I'm surprised.
Inadvertently hit.
Maybe
Reardon.
she wanted to save her 2 timeouts, and I get that, but I mean, Barnes was on the floor fighting for it. I'm surprised. Because usually you call a timeout there, correct?
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Maybe the fact that we have the possession arrow might impact that decision too.
Yeah. So now it will flip the other way towards Southwind. Couldn't get the shot to fall. It should stay with Wapsie Valley, and it does. 2 minutes, 55 seconds left.
And with that, Reagan Barnes does check back in.
So gotta be weary of the 4 fouls. Inside Barnes, dives! Almost slides into the first row. Can't get it. Head Southwind's way.
Yeah, she had the Southwind girl sealed down low. Just the pass led her too far out of bounds there. Man, she had her posted up, sealed up perfectly.
Warriors up by 4. Down into the right corner, Holthouse. Pass back into the right corner, mid-range, no good. Rebound Maya Barnes. So drive in transition. Big coast-to-coast jump stop under control. Marty's 3 favorite words. Jump stop under control. Yeah.
4.
3. That's 2 words?
Jump stop under control.
Oh, I thought jump stop was a 1 word. No,
maybe
2.
we'll add a hyphen, sure.
Yeah, there we go. Then it makes sense, Colin. Marty's 4 favorite words. Jump stop under control.
Oh, got Murphy.
Had
Great
Murphy
defense.
wide open.
Yeah, just tip pass there by Ryan.
And, okay. I was
Yeah,
going to be over and back.
Yep, on the inbounds, you got full rain.
Okay. I figured, I just didn't know. Curly, her 3. Yes, good! Warriors up by 7. Now a 3. They fire back. That timeout should not be awarded, but whatever.
They made the shot.
Yeah, but it's Warrior possession. You can't call timeout if it's not your possession.
Dude, we're at the end of the year. You got to know this, my man.
No.
You make a shot, you call timeout. Like, come on.
No,
now.
but.
Don't.
Hang on, no.
Trust me, you don't want to start. Because you're going to sound really, really dumb. I got your back here.
Okay.
Just stop, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Colin, I guess. I was thinking, do I even want to say it?
You don't.
Okay.
You don't.
Fine.
Maybe until we're muted, then you can ask.
All right, after that whole, I was talking to Colin about my question there. Nobody needs to know that, all right? No, nobody needs to know it, no. Just to let you know, I would have, in fact, looked very stupid, so.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
But, yeah, South
That's what you have co-hosts for.
You got to have a basketball guy with a wrestling guy. It's a rule.
Middle head Southwind's way. Man.
You know, if I'm
2
Curly,
minutes to go. 2-minute warning.
You know, Curly there, she kind of dribbled into that double team, you know, right past that half line where it kind of acts as that third defender even. I like to see her kind of pull it back right at the half line. We had Murphy on the other side of the court wide open to break that press there. You don't need to force anything right now.
Warriors only up by 4. Under 2 minutes to go. A pass tipped. It'll stay with Southwind. Sorry to hiccup. This is a bad time to be getting hiccups. I'm just going to say that.
You're just getting excited.
Yeah.
The nervous energy
there's
is
like just
alive.
There's a palpable energy here. It's like, can we call him McCowan Gym yet? Like, Reagan Barnes, pass tipped away, saves it before the half-court line. 20 seconds left on the shot clock.
Yeah, good idea here. Run some time.
Uh-oh.
I have no idea.
I think it's a moving screen on Reagan Barnes. So that'll be her fifth. So she's out. Man, so Reagan Barnes' night is done. It's a big blow for Wapsie Valley. Lose arguably their best player. Late game scenario here. Minute to go. Fourth quarter, Wapsie Valley up by 4. This is what dreams are made of here in the state of Iowa. 3 ball. Wow! Big 3. Holy buckets. Contested double team 3. Curly, her mid-range shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound Schneider.
Pull it out.
Jump ball possession. Southwind. They're going to get the ball back. 36.6 on the clock and a timeout. Called by them as well.
Man, that's a tough shot there. We just don't need to take. You know, there's 36 seconds left. We had 25 on the shot clock. You want to run as much time there as possible, and then we get that rebound. That's where I think we could have called that timeout there, because 36 now we would have the shot clock. They would have had to foul us.
Yeah.
Man, just a tough sequence of events there. Now we got to play really strong defense one more time here tonight.
Yeah, and any fouls will lead to 2 free throws from here on out for Southwind. So, Prime Capital Investment Advisors, Ashley Jones and Joe Harris with Prime Capital Investment Advisors. From opening your first Roth IRA to drawing on your hard-earned money in retirement, the team at Prime Capital Investment Advisors has the tools to accommodate. They are an independent fee-based fiduciaries and put honesty and transparency above all else. Best of all, they bleed black and gold. Mention this ad to get a complimentary second opinion meeting. Call Ashley at 319-269-7143. And as always, go Warriors. So both teams hit the court for the last 36 seconds here in this first round postseason game. The Warriors up by 1.
You know, Southwind, they kind of got a couple options here as well. They can kind of hold it for that last shot for the win, or they can kind of shoot, you know, quicker to, in case they miss, to kind of extend the game a little bit. Curious to see what they do.
That should be. Oh.
Yeah, that's tough there again. They call on Maya Barnes, but it's one of those where you're shutting the screen and you kind of got to help her out in that situation. Let her know that screen's coming, because when you kind of just run over the person setting the screen, it is a foul. It's a tough foul.
Colin, guess what I forgot to do?
Now?
Yeah,
at this time?
Yeah.
But it will send Holthouse to the line. She is a 45% free throw shooter. She gets 2 no matter what.
Misses the first. Miller's doing his job. Somebody give that man a raise. Give him some free food or something.
Definitely a pressure-packed free throw here for Holthouse.
The shot. Good. Ties it up. Timeout, Wapsie Valley. Big timeout.
Don't even put it the score.
Nope.
Don't do it. Just leave it so we don't forget.
Don't worry. I'll remember. Believe a 30-second charge timeout for Wapsie Valley. Each team has 1 timeout remaining. Tie ball game, 35-35. 30 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Isn't this every kid in the backyard right now?
Yeah, absolutely. I guarantee everybody on the court has made about 100 of these game-winning shots in their life just from practicing.
No, you miss it, and then like 3 seconds magically reappear,
and
then
like, I got fouled.
I got fouled. Yeah, I got fouled, but inbound, you got like a second left. This kind of scenario always reminds me of like the Dame shot on the inbound against Houston. He's like moving, he's like running towards the ball. Turnaround fadeaway, jump shot 3, and just absolutely drills it.
You know, Wapsie Valley here, you have to have the last possession in this game here. You know, 29.5 left. Shot clock is off. Ideally, we take the last shot. We don't even give Southwind a chance to win it again in this ball game.
Wapsie Valley has the possession arrow in their favor, so any jump balls will go towards Wapsie Valley. Schneider to inbound, finds Curley. Inside, ball tipped away. It's a loose ball. Timeout, Southwind. What is happening? We got
timeout. They did get the timeout off in time.
That's their last.
Yep, so Southwind now will get a chance to do what we just tried to do. 15 seconds to go here.
What is the conversation down there in that Wapsie Valley huddle?
You just got to play really good defense here. Hand in everybody's face without fouling. You know, we're there in the bonus. You don't want to foul in this situation. Our press has been really good for us tonight, so I expect us to kind of jump out into that again and try to get a turnover, get the ball back. And, you know, Southwind, same thing I kind of said about Wapsie when we had the ball. You want to make sure that you are the last team to possess the ball in regulation at this point. Which, you know, we ran a great play. Bailey Murphy was open on the block there, but I would like to see us wait a little bit to run that play so that way if, you know, something like that does happen, you know, Southwind doesn't have a chance here with 15 seconds. But hopefully we'll learn from that, and we'll get the ball back here shortly.
This is craziness. Southwind in the bonus, so any fouls will be 2 free throws. Shot clock is off for the remainder of the game. So if they want, Southwind could hold out for last shot. Jump stop, drive towards the basket, an open layup, missed! Rebound Barnes, a fight! Is it gonna be a jump ball? It is! Wapsie Valley maintains possession, 1.4 on the clock.
We are not in the bonus. Big thing to remember. Southwind only has 3 team foul, so they can play that game where we inbound it, they immediately foul. They can only do that one time. But with 1 second left, Southwind, you're just kind of letting them catch in front of you, forcing that kind of half-court heave.
Man, this is
this
is gonna be crazy.
30 seconds. Holy cow!
This is gonna be legendary.
That was very nerve-wracking when they were driving to the hoop.
I was like, oh my gosh, it's a wide open layup. No.
Oh man.
They missed. I was like, yes. Man.
This is where it'd be nice to have Reagan Barnes in the game. Obviously, we don't, but
Yeah.
I look at us, see us set some kind of half-court screen for Peyton in this situation. Try to get her momentum going towards our hoop when she catches it. 1.4, you have time for a dribble, one dribble and a shot at this point. So looking for a screen to get her going towards the hoop, one dribble, throw it up, see what happens.
Yeah. 1.4 left here in the fourth quarter. Might have some overtime here in this postseason game. Interested to see what Wapsie wants to do. This is a interesting defense. Looks like a football pass play here. So we got overtime here at Wapsie Valley. We're going to head to the break. We'll be right back with some overtime action here on the Warrior Watch, the Wapsie Valley Sports Network. Colin and I were talking about this is like the first overtime game I think we've had.
I think so.
I gotta ask, does the fouls and everything reset?
No.
No?
So we'll still be at 5 team fouls. We'll still be at 3.
But each team gets one timeout back.
Yeah, you get an additional timeout. Well, both teams were at 0, so now each team will have one timeout in this overtime phase.
4-minute period. This is interesting. This is very, very exciting here.
The jump ball will reset, and we will start us out jumping in the center. Just like start the game.
Yep. I'm very disappointed in Blake. We've yet to hear a tomahawk chop. I'm very disappointed.
It's kind of funny. Reagan Barnes usually takes the jump ball for Wapsie. So all the Warrior players are out there like, you want to jump?
Yeah,
who's doing it?
Who's going to jump for us? It'll be Bailey Murphy to jump. She's listed as the tallest player on the squad. Jump ball. Possession Wapsie Valley.
Oh.
What?
She scared me. I thought she was going to shoot that.
Inside reared in. Hook shot off the front of the rim. No good. Head the other way. 3.5 minutes left here in this overtime period. A lot of ball movement here. Down to the right side baseline. Tipped away. It'll stay with Southwind. 14 seconds to go on the shot clock. I talked about it on the Talk of the Tribe podcast earlier. Southwood beat us in softball, beat us in baseball. Now we're here in basketball. All postseason and the 3 falls. Yeah, Colin was there for baseball.
Yeah, we'll move on.
Riker and I were broadcasting for softball. And now we're here. Both of us are broadcasting for basketball. And the 3 from Barnes. It's good! Tie it up! 38-38.
Tip pass.
Tip pass. It goes everywhere, but Southwind maintains it. Now another tip pass and a foul on Reardon. That's going to be her 3rd.
Yeah, send her to the line, too.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Aubrey Willie to the line. Wiley. I don't know what I've said the whole game. Willie?
Yeah, I
We'll
know.
go Willie. No one's corrected me, so I'll keep going with
Well. Yes, Miller! Yes, Miller! Tell you, give this man a raise, some free food, some free water. I don't know what you got to do. Maybe pay him to show up to all these games and, be student section leader, because he is.
Yeah, she is 32% from the line coming into tonight.
Second one's good. Put them back up by 1. It's been a minute since Southwind had the lead. They have it back now. 39-38. Schneider to inbound, finds Curley. 2.5 minutes left here in this overtime period. Curley, the stop and go. Drive towards the basket. Now stuck underneath. The pass tipped away. Very close to the inbound. It should stay Wapsie Valley, and it does! What? You're just going to change your ruling?
Yeah, I think he pointed the wrong way initially. I think he said off white while pointing our way. I think Wenhold was able to throw it off of one of our players there. Kind of a tough angle for us. They were kind of blocking the ball.
39-38. 2 minutes left. The floater is good. Up by 3 now with Southwind.
Hey, Wenhold has showed up in this overtime so far.
Curley, her 3. Oh,
Big
inside.
board.
Lampy, no good. A fight for the ball. Jump ball. It will go Southwind's way. Forgot to change the possession arrow. Now I do.
Yeah, now you don't have to.
Yeah, now I don't have to. I'll change it back anyways. Oh, no. Wait, what?
The shot clock didn't reset.
Okay.
Yep. It was at 19. We tried.
We try. Hey, you got to try. They get it across half court. Full house. Nice line drive pass inside. Kick out 3. No good. Curley gets the rebound. She's going to push it in transition. 3-on-1. Coast to coast. Now a fight for the ball.
Ooh.
I think that was a jump ball, but instead it'll be a foul on Lampy.
Yeah, that was close.
They'll go shoot 2. That is not good at all. And that ain't great. See Reagan Barnes confused, and rightfully so.
Yeah, it does send Thies back line. Again, 33%. Southwind not a good free throw shooting team at 40% as a team.
Barnes is just so confused. He's like, what is happening? There you go. Missed the first. Still up by 3 is Southwind. Minute 30 left. Lampy, Schneider sub out. I did not catch who subbed in. Sorry about that. The second is good.
That's a big one. That makes it a 2-possession game for sure.
Curley in transition. Schneider finds Curley. Her 3. Might have been a foul because I'm pretty sure she ran into Curley, but.
Yeah, she hit her shooting arm on that one.
Yeah, I don't know how that.
Good hustle play there by Maya still. Still plenty of time left in this game. We don't need to panic too much yet.
Minute 12 to go. Inbound Holthouse. Reardon. Baseline inside Curley. The layup no good. Rebound Murphy. Minute to go. Warriors got to do something and do it fast.
Yeah, we still don't need to panic, but we would like to score here relatively quickly.
Timeout Wapsie Valley. Be their final of this overtime period. So the Warriors down by at least 2 possessions. 53 seconds left on the shot clock. Not shot clock, game clock. 22 seconds left on the shot clock here in overtime. First overtime game of the year. Man, for the Warriors to go 0-3 in postseason play against Southwind. Not good.
Yeah, still plenty of time here. On this inbounds play, you want to get something relatively quick within, about 5 to 10 seconds. And again, Southwind, not a good free throw shooting team, so immediately fouling after a made shot isn't a bad idea, no matter how long it takes for us to score. Still not a bad idea when they're, as a team, 40%. That's not good. Not very good. So again, this all starts with getting this bucket first. We have no timeouts left. Southwind still has their one bonus one from overtime. See what Kayla was able to draw up there. Jeans is always active in those huddles for those out of bounds plays.
Snyder to inbound. To Curley. 50 seconds to go. Screen from Murphy. Barnes, Murphy, her three. Count it. No. Rebound Southwind. And a foul on Reardon. That's her fourth. You just feel it slipping away.
That shot looked good the whole way up, too. That's a tough break there. Thies back in the line again. Just a friendly reminder, 33%. 33.
First one's good, up by 5.
So even on this made, it'll still be a 2-possession game no matter what.
I gotta. Oh my God. This second's
nice
good. 38 seconds to go. Here comes Gurley.
Now we really got to hustle.
Turnaround shot good. Warriors down by 4. Timeout Southwind.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
not putting it up. Sorry, I'm not putting it up. We're not doing that. I forgot again.
A big thing to remember is it's going to matter probably in this game is in high school, made shots, the clock continues to run. College, NBA, made shots, it stops in those situations. Not here. So we made that shot, and, another extra 3-4 seconds went off the clock. Luckily for us, they called timeout, but not a bad idea for them. They'll probably be trying to get the ball probably to Hagman. She's their best free throw shooter at 61%. Then after that, everybody else is below 50, so probably want to get the ball to her. And if you're the Warriors, you're going for the steal off the inbounds right away. If you're not able to get it, there's not really too much time to really try to set up a press, trap, or anything like that. You still could, 27 seconds, but I would probably just foul right away, play that game. Try to extend this as long as we can. So keep your eye out for 4 and 5. Probably get the ball here for the Southwind Warriors.
The inbound, the football pass slips out of the hand, but gets there anyways. And now a foul by Schneider. They got to hope to miss both. 20 seconds to go.
Man, we had a great chance to foul right away there. We let an extra about 6 seconds run off. But it will be Ella Thies back in the line again. Shot a lot of free throws here in the last not too long, She made 3 in a row.
You know what, Colin?
It's tough.
This is tough.
It still will be a 2-possession game no matter what. Can't really settle for a 2 at this point. Kind of need a quick 3 offensively if she makes this. Now we get a 2 if we hustle. Oh,
gotta shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. Schneider shoots. It's good!
Clock's still running. 7 seconds. Foul. There we go.
Whew. So now they need Southwind to miss both. Or make one and make a 3. Man, this is going to come down to the wire. The first. Good.
Man, she has stepped up.
So now a free throw here seals it. for Southwind.
Big thing here is getting this rebound. Got to get this rebound.
The free throw is good. A big comeback for Southwind. As for the third time this year, Wapsie Valley falls to Southwind in the postseason. 47-43. The Warriors' season is over. Southwind will move on to take on Applewhite at Parkersburg in Parkersburg on Tuesday. A lot of screams. That's loud.
Yeah, a lot of excitement there for the Southwind Warriors, and kind of the exact opposite for the Wapsie Valley Warriors. You know, we had a great season. You know, it's tough to end this way, but, you know, we did a lot of good. A lot of good things happened this year, a lot of growth from a lot of our girls. It's always tough to see the season end, and it's always tough to see the season end kind of the way it did here tonight.
Yeah, so, I mean, just an overall recap, Wapsie Valley falls to Southwind 47-43, the final here. Colin, you know, what kind of led to this big comeback for Southwind?
Well, they were ahead most of the game. So
not really. Once the third quarter hit, then it was like all Wapsie, yeah.
But yeah,
Wapsie led almost the entirety of the third and fourth quarter.
Sure, but yeah, I think a big thing, kind of that overtime, Reagan Barnes fouling out is tough. To kind of play without her in those big scenarios, but you know that's basketball. There's 5 fouls, and you know it's tough, but I don't know. It's just a tough way to see it end.
So that'll do it for us here tonight. Wapsie Valley loses in overtime. I wish there was a final/OT button. There isn't. I don't know what to do about that, but anyway, the final in overtime, 47-43. Southwind takes their third victory of the season over Wapsie Valley in the postseason. So that'll do it for all of us here tonight. I'd like to give one last shout out to our sponsors: Legacy Roofing of Iowa, Oran Mutual Telephone Company, RTC Communications, Little Wapsie Communications, Prime Capital Investment Advisors, Vandale Insurance. And for anybody wanting to support us on the road to Des Moines this weekend, make sure you check out the Wapsie Valley Venmo down in the description. Also, check out the Talk of the Tribe podcast, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. So for all of us here at the Warrior Watch, the Wapsie Valley Sports Network, that ends the girls basketball portion of our season. It's probably going to be the final broadcast of the winter sports season for basketball anyway, because we will not be in Dunkerton for that game on Monday, sorry. So for all of us here, I'm Zach Bavers, joined tonight by Colin Bergman. And until next time, go Warriors.